What is information? You may be thinking, what a question, but think twice. According to Wikipedia, one main definition of information is the knowledge that is being transferred from a sender to a receiver via a special channel to increase a specific knowledge on the other side. Information is the content that has an individual and a common meaning in language. If I would speak to you in a language you don't understand, the given information has only little or no value. Information has an inherent meaning that can be transferred from one person to another. Information seems to be not directly material. It rather connects our mind and consciousness with the world of matter. Ancient traditions gave this connecting factor special names like Akash, Brahman, the field of unlimited potentials, life field, and many more. In modern times, scientists like Rupert Sheldrake call it the morphic fields, whereas the German consciousness researcher Markus Schmieke calls it the information field. It is not a physical field in the conventional sense, but could rather be described as a controlling field for interchanging information between mind and matter. It appears that the information field behaves like a huge storage area for all mental as well as all material processes that, in one way or another, are leaving a trace in the universe. This would imply that all our activities, thoughts, and ideas remain perpetually stored. A similar idea can be found in depth psychology, where Carl Gustav Jung called this area the collective unconscious, a place where certain information is hidden, but available at once whenever needed, giving us that extra content that was missing before. If we understand the information field, we can see that it is a decisive factor in all our individual and collective actions. And its observation, interpretation, and balancing with new information can possibly be the most important work of our time. To overcome all the constraints people have had to deal with in their lives, to bring inner and outer peace to our consciousness and awareness, to learn forgiveness and empathy, and to rejoin the natural harmony that we have often lost in our modern fast-paced lives. As well as to reconnect with one another and with the global information field. Time Waver wants to contribute to this universal task. Thus, the Time Waver systems aim to investigate the information field to find out possible imbalances and help balance them. If you are interested in more information, feel free to get in contact with us at www.timewaver.com.
Hello, everyone. Today, I'm going to be taking you through a little bit about the Healy Expert Program. The reason I showed you the video just now is because all of the expert programs are made in the Time Waver machine. So from the little bit of video that you saw just now, you will see that Time Waver and Healy is the same thing. In fact, Time Waver is actually the mother of Healy. Michelle, may you translate?
Julie, 我需要翻译国语给你听吗？你听大概可以听得到吗？
不用，我不明白的到时候最后一起问。Okay,
谢谢你。Okay, so today I'm just going to tell you a little bit. I'm calling my subject the Time Waver Expert Program 101. Okay, let me introduce myself. My name is Joyce Pondrano. And I work in the corporate world in Hong Kong, but I see myself as an advocate of natural healing. When I was first introduced to the Healy, I had a lot of sickness. And obviously, like everyone here today, I was looking for answers on how to cure myself. the Healy has a lot of programs inside, right? And we're not sure what program we should be using. And so when I was embarking on this journey with Healy, just like all of you, and I started healing, I discovered that there's something called the expert program. This expert program is located in your pink dot, okay? And those programs are what they call custom frequency, specially designed by time waiver therapies. And when they design this custom program is to address very specific health needs. My first health needs that led me to search for a solution was for my hemorrhoid problem, okay? But on this, I'm going to tell you, it doesn't matter what edition you have, whether it's a gold edition, a holistic, a resonance, or a professional, we all have expert program in our Healy. And I will show you where to find them, right? This little page on the pink dot only has space to store 12 custom programs. But maybe right now you are thinking, right? Hang on, why isn't this moving? Let me move here. Maybe now you're thinking, where can I find these time waiver therapies? Anyone has ever used a time waiver therapies before?
No, not me.
Okay, I can tell you there's quite a number of them out there. Here are some very famous ones that you always hear their names. Calvin Richer, Lisa Golda-Mozek. By the way, Lisa Golda-Mozek is a very close friend of John. John is the one who developed the deep cycle, okay? In fact, on Lisa's website, she sells some of John's program that John doesn't sell to Healy. The School of Frequency, Britt Harlon. Britt has done a lot of webinar, okay? Jadis is based in London. This guy, Henge, he's actually a Norwegian. He actually runs the School of Frequency. Derek Nakamura is based in Hawaii. Trisha Shah is based in UK. So you can actually find these people on Facebook when you Google them, or you can ask friends to introduce to you. I have tried every one of these time waiver therapies for different things. I can tell you they are all nice people. One thing I have learned in Healy, time waiver therapies, people are usually very warm, very kind, and very caring. You know, it's not like the normal doctor that we're going to see. Most of the doctors, they don't have such good bedside manners, but I really like the time waiver therapies. Now, the next thing is, when do you need a custom program? I would say when you have a specific needs. Now, I think some of you have the Healy Advisor, right? If you try and search for high blood pressure inside your Healy Advisor, you will find they have many recommendations. Now, which program do you think you will do? Because even for high blood pressure, circulatory, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 programs. And the Healy Advisor doesn't tell you which one are the priority program. It lets you decide which program you want to use. But if we follow the rules of Healy, we can only do maximum 3 programs a day. So which 3 programs should I choose? I think you have to follow your intuition, right? Which one are the top 3 which are better? We also have to follow our intuition. But the beauty about going to a custom program, for example, this is a program from Bree, and she has a program for blood pressure. And in it, she has all the frequency already. I don't have to think about which program I want to use today. I just run one program, and that is called the normalized blood pressure, and it's done. So one reason for us to choose a custom program and going to see a time waiver therapist is just for convenience, right? It's not that the programs in Healy are not good, but because we just don't have time, or we just don't know which program we should use to choose, for the day. So we go to them and say, look, I need a program for blood pressure, right? If you can't find a program for blood pressure, for what you need, they can customize it for you, okay? Now then maybe you will ask me, then how do I know which time waiver therapist is good for me? I would say, follow your intuition. Go to the one that you feel resonate well with you, okay? Because all of them are almost the same. All of them use time waiver machine. All of them have the same frequency. Next, what type of programs are available is just impressive. If you look at here, from arthritis to bell palsy, and what else do they have here that is really quite, cataract, they have programs for all kinds of needs, right? This is Lisa's program. This is Brad's program. This is the School of Frequency. I would suggest that you go into this website and you explore. All right. I will send you this deck and you can look at all the people and you can search for them and Google them. Yeah, I can even give you the links, right? Now, if you cannot find a standard custom program that you need, you can actually arrange for a consultation with this time waiver therapist. The fees are not expensive. It's only about $100 US, $150 US, and they give you 2.5 hours of their time over Zoom, and they will use the time waiver machine and scan you. After they scan you, they will explain to you what your body needs, and then for the next 4 weeks, they will continue to vibrate for you 4 times a day. Most of the time waiver therapists will do the same thing. Some even vibrate for 6 weeks. Okay. Do you have any question up to this point?
Yes, I do. When they do the scan for you, do they give you some kind of report?
Yes, they do. And the report is like 20 to 30 pages.
Does it tell you like by organ and if you're optimized?
Yes.
Or organ?
Yes.
Could you,
Everything.
is that something you can email and share with me?
Oh, sure. I can send you the one that I did.
Excellent.
And then when you look at it, I honestly can tell you, Michelle, I don't know how to read it. It was so detailed. Okay. I have no clue how to read it.
Hey, Michelle, 你介意就是讲一讲国语，就是 summarize 刚刚 Joyce 讲那个 report 啊什么
？Julie 可以啦，Julie 可以听得懂，大概听得懂啊，是吧？
大致吧。
OK， 呀，主要
OK。
我 summary 一下好吧？Joyce 还没讲完，Joyce you haven't finished yet, right?
Yes. Okay. I have 2 more slides to go. How do you, this is the most important part, how do you buy the program and how does it download into your Healy? So on your pink dot, you will notice that there's a section called Expert 10. When you go into Expert 10, you will see just, a submit button say, okay, enable. So you just click enable and it will generate 9 numbers for you. These 9 numbers is unique to every Healy. Okay, it's like the master key to your house. So when you click OK, the second confirmation screen is asking you, are you sure you want to unlock your Healy temporary? And you click the second time and say OK. And then when you buy the Healy, when you go to the website and you buy the custom program, you input these 9 numbers into the site. Okay, and the next time usually depends on time zone and which therapist you're using, whether it's in Europe or US, right? You wake up the next morning, you turn on your Ping app, you will get a notice to say update available, and then it will be loaded into your expert program. So this is one of my Healy's expert program. Unfortunately, since August of this year, Healy decided to change all the names of the program. Previously, I could read, this is for hormones, this is for, my blood pressure, this is for my hydration, and this is for my heart palpitation. But now I have to remember all the codes, which I really don't like. you can see that BH means Brit Hallon. Okay. FB in this case is for my happy hormones. This is for my hydration. And this is for my eyesight. It's called clear vision. And you can see that I bought it from Brit on the date, the year, the month, and the date. So it's a bit, I think this part is a bit cryptic. You have to remember what each of them is for. That's the only thing. But I have been using custom program now for 6 months, a good 6 to 7 months. I have to say it's really good. Okay. Originally, my first problem was hemorrhoid. And now my hemorrhoid, I don't know whether it's still there, but it's not giving me any problem. At first, I was thinking of going for an operation because I've had it for more than 18 years. And as you grow old, it becomes worse. And my hemorrhoid is the internal hemorrhoid. Okay. But since I started using Brit's program and I use it 2 times a day when I was suffering from it, and now I only use it 2 times a week, okay, to maintain. And I don't have any more hemorrhoid problem that I can attest to it. Now, the last thing I did was I negotiated with Brit. And I told her tonight, I'm meeting all these wonderful people, telling them about, custom program. And she has kindly, okay, offered everybody 20% off all her program from today, 9 o'clock Hong Kong time, until Friday, 12th of November. So if you go into her website, which is called www.brithallon.com, use this courtesy code called Healiness20. You get 20% off everything, which is a very deep discount. Brit is a very unusual lady. She was a teacher, and later on she changed to become a holistic trainer, coach. She does some very interesting thing for the past 25 years. And it's only about 7 years ago that she started to offer time waiver therapy consulting. Okay. And every week, every time I speak to her, she's developing something new. I think all of you will find her very interesting. So anyway, this is my presentation about expert program. So if anyone wants to ask question, feel free, because it's a very simple thing. It's just buy the custom program, put it into your Healy, and it's in your pink dot.